Before we get going with this week's video, I'd just like to make a very special mention for a friend of ours, Steve Weaver, and his son Nathan, who's running in the London Marathon in support of the Eden Valley Hospice. He's very close to his target figure of £1,750, so if you can, pop along to the Just Giving page to support them. It's a very worthy cause, and see if we can drum up that little bit of extra support for them. They need another 500 quid to get to their target of 1,750. It'd be great if we smashed through that and got him up to 2 grand, wouldn't it? Anyway, thanks very much. If you can, the link is here and in the description below. Now, on to the video. It's a beautiful day. It's about 9:30 in the morning. A little bit chilly, very quiet here on the marina, but we're going out for the day on the boat. This will be the first time we've actually left the marina for real since we got here back in September. It's going to be quite an adventure, I think, because we're not that used to driving a boat. So yeah, we've got to untie it from here, reverse our way out, turn it around, and then get out of that gap over there, which is the marina entrance, and then we're going to turn right and go up the canal, maybe for a couple of hours. I think it's a couple of hours away, but there's what they call a winding hole, which is you get the canal, and then there's a bit of a cutout where narrowboats can come in, put their nose in, turn around and come back the other way. So that's what we're going to do. It's just a little test for us, really, just to see if we can go and do that. We've never actually turned the boat around. so that's going to be a challenge, isn't it? Yeah, hiya. So we'll see how we get on. We're going to take you along with us. Maybe you'll get a laugh out of it. So here we are. Wendy started up the engine.
Pip's got a life jacket on.
He's got a little life jacket on. Yeah. Well, not Wendy, but the
Pippin.
Little pipsqueak.
Taking no chances with her, no.
We're gonna attempt to reverse our boat out of this mooring. We'll face you this way, so that you can see the panic on my face as we go. So here we are. Press the button in to engage the propeller, and we will. It's a slow process, so we just go very slowly. There's no real steering going backwards.
After 7 months we're moving. 7 long months we're moving. Oh my god. But Beatrix is working, she's moving, I can't believe it.
So what we do is, if we want the back end to go that way, we push the tiller over that way, and then we just thrust forward a little bit. once we've got a little bit of momentum, and that way we can go backwards a bit more. Are we clear at the front? We're just checking to see if we're clear of that boat. Oh, pretty much. So, although I've got the propeller going forward, I've got the tiller over that way, so the back just swivels round. Remember, there's no brakes. So we have to make sort of correctional movements, if you like. So what I'm going to do is just go the other way, just correct that, go backwards a bit, because I want to give myself enough room to get into the gap there. Once we've got a little bit of momentum, we're going, I mean, it doesn't look like we're going very fast, but oh yeah, well, we're just going out for the day, so
it's my birthday today. Yes, so we're going to go out for a couple of hours. Yes, the first time in 7 months. We have got some bubbly to crack open. Yes. 3 bottles, I think that'll be enough. Yeah.
Hopefully so we'll manage to get back. So
we'll come rocking and rolling back later. That's the best of a boat. Couldn't do that in the motorhome. No. Anyway, you'll enjoy the sunshine, won't you?
Yeah, beautiful day.
Today? No.
Where are you going then?
Yes. Yeah. No locks, no tunnel, no.
No locks, no tunnels. Easy, up to the second winding hole, turn it around.
28?
Yes.
Yeah. Have a nice day.
Thank you.
See you later.
Look, that's where we were, all them months.
Yeah. See you later.
Look, 7.
No, it won't. I've got to concentrate, sorry darling. That's where we were.
7 long months.
Are we okay to get round there? Well, I switched off recording because I wanted to concentrate on getting out of the marina entrance there And as we came out, as we approached, another boat wanted to come in, and that's sort of why I switched off, so that we could concentrate on getting out and negotiating the entrance with, you know, sharing it with somebody else. But we didn't have to share it. They stopped, went backwards a little bit, obviously more experienced than we are, but we got out there without banging into anything. That's amazing. So we're on our first trip and you're coming with us. I mean, that's the sort of view that we get. Let's just
the excitement, I compete with excitement. The only one who's not excited is Pippin. She wants me to hold her all the time. She doesn't really. I should have practiced her with the life jacket on before she needed it. I should have put it on every day. But she's all right. Oh, lovely. How funny to see the world, see the canal from a different view after 7 months. For 7 months we've been in one spot looking at. Now we're coming out. Oh, Pippin's seeing a little dog going.
There's a little dog walking by.
On the canal path.
Oh yeah. So this is our view.
We're going out for the day. It's my birthday. Thank you, Sue. So we're going out to 28 and back. Oh, I'm so excited. 7 months we've stayed put. So we're having a day out. Yes.
Morning, Sue.
Yes. And we've got some bubbly as well. Yeah, of course. Had to be, yes. Thank you, Sue. Thank you. Barbecue out, so they must be going to have a barbecue up there. Oh, look at that behind us, eh? This is so beautiful. Oh, Steve, it's so lovely. Sad our horn doesn't work. That's something we've got to get mended.
There's a lot of debris in the canal. If you can see all this stuff down here. You know, we need to try and avoid all of that, because that can get, especially the weedy, grassy bits, that can get wrapped around the propeller and do quite a bit of damage if we're not careful. Well, we're getting close to the winding hole at Bridge 28. We've come a long way. I think we've been cruising for maybe a couple of hours. I didn't want to put you through watching all the scenery at about 2 miles an hour. But we've had a couple of boats overtake us as we're going very slow. Actually, one person said, "Can't you go a bit faster?" Because they wanted to go a bit faster, so they overtook us. I think they had places to go, people to see, things to do. We get a lot of people on the bank waving at us. Hi. What I do notice is that there's all the boats that we see have quite a few solar panels on top. I think I've seen one boat had 5 huge solar panels on, and that's what I think we're going to do. We're going to be putting maybe 2 300 watt solar panels on, because I think we've got space where the box is and space at the front, so I'll just have 2 of those. Well, that was us going out for the day on Wendy's birthday in the boat. We did have a nice time. It was it got a little bit stressful at some points where we not quite used to steering the boat properly, and what with having people telling us we were going too slow. But we did stop for lunch, and by the time we'd had lunch and a couple of bottles of wine, we were in no fit state to record video properly. Well, actually, I forgot to put any video on. So that's all you're getting. But in other news this week, we have booked a 2-night stay down in Devon. So we are going to go away in the motorhome because we're having the alarm system upgraded so that it's all nice and safe and secure. And, you know, because a brand new van, we're so worried about it getting stolen that we're having extra alarm stuff fitted, and to comply with all the insurance stuff that's needed as well. But that's what we're doing. So we're doing that at the end of May. So it's a bit away. They're, you know, trying to book stuff up. Anyway, that's pretty much it. Exciting stuff. Apart from this week, as you know, if you've been watching recently, I've rejoined the Toastmasters Public Speaking Club in Northampton. And I delivered my first, what they call icebreaker speech on last Monday. Thing is, I recorded it. It's 6 minutes long. And if you want to see it, stay tuned, because here it comes. But apart from that, we'll see you again next week. Bye-bye for now. Thanks for watching. Oh, big thumbs up. Don't forget that. Madam Toastmaster, fellow Toastmasters, and very welcome guests. Let me take you on a little journey. For 40 years, I went to work at various jobs and careers and really didn't enjoy any of it. It was back in 2010 that I was running a small business delivering search engine optimization services to other local businesses. And I was at a BNI meeting, a Business Network International breakfast meeting. They start at 6 a.m. and we just chat around things and we pass leads to each other. So after that meeting, I was just sort of clearing up my bits of paperwork and chatting to a couple of other business owners. Somebody popped their head round the door to that meeting and said, "Hey guys, I'm running a training course in the room next door. And I've had 3 no-shows. The seats are paid for. So if you want to come and join me on this training course, it's free for the day. It's about a journey of self-discovery, a bit of memory work and communication." I was pretty interested in that. So I made a few phone calls, rearranged my meetings for the day, and I attended. Now, during that meeting, during that training course, there was a process where we were paired up with other people on the course, and we were asked to stand quite close together, face to face, and for 1 minute ask the other person, "What do you want?" And when they answered, we'd ask it again, and that went on for a whole minute. Now that might sound a bit weird, but when that happened to me, it was absolutely revealing, because I had to dig deep inside my heart to think about the next thing to say that I wanted. And about 45 seconds into that minute, I just blurted out, "I want to teach. I want to tell other people what I know." Following that, and during the coffee break, I was approached by another person that I knew, another business owner, and they said, "Look, if you want to teach, and you want to teach search engine optimization, I can put 6 people in a room for you, and you can come and deliver a training session." I did. I spent 3 hours telling 6 business people how to do their own search engine optimization. Following that, I was absolutely elated. I was full of it. Really, absolutely loved every minute of it. But I knew somehow that I wasn't good enough. Luckily, I knew some people that were members of Toastmasters. I didn't know what Toastmasters was, but they invited me to come along. And my first meeting at a Toastmasters club was in Brighton and Hove, Brighton and Hove Speakers Club. They've been going for about 10 years. And I was invited to do a table topics on my first meeting. I said yes. I'm a bit adventurous like that. And I was I was called up on stage, and I was given a small bottle of Tabasco sauce. Now, I don't really like Tabasco sauce at all, but I was asked to speak for 1.5 to 2 minutes on Tabasco sauce. Somehow, I dug deep and made up some little stories about how wonderful it was. I got a round of applause at the end, and I was nervous but really happy about what people thought of that. Bear in mind, Toastmasters is a place where we come to practice and learn in a friendly environment, and that was exactly what I needed. For the next 5.5 years, I was a member of that club and achieved my Competent Communicator and Competent Leader awards. But some changes in my life meant that my wife and I decided to go travelling around Europe, which we've been doing for the last 5 years. But now we're settling back down in Northampton, and I was really, really happy to find out that Northampton Speakers Club ran their meetings online during this pandemic. I've joined, and this is my icebreaker speech, but I'm on the pathway to presentation mastery. Where is that going to lead me? Well, I hope that that is going to lead me to a stage at a TED Talk. That's where I want to be. I'd love to get paid to turn up at a conference and deliver something impactful and meaningful to the audience. And I think the Pathways is going to be the place that's going to help me to do that. I have a plan and it's going to work. Madam Toastmaster.